Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Yahweh being a true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahushai being a name for His only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God in Jesus Christ. We give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us truth and will well. Salutations to hopeful light, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh comes in Ellis, and Spirit Power Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. This lesson is going through the Spirit based off end times and events. A lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of violence, a lot of people shooting people. More shootings have occurred, more robberies, people getting killed on the job. All sorts of things going on right now. And also, there's rumors that the state of Ohio is experiencing a blackout. There's also more reports coming in various states of them getting blackouts. And they actually warned the news and whistleblowers actually warned, said there's going to be blackouts this summer. They said it would happen, and it's starting. Esau has been manipulating the weather as well to make temperatures unbearably hot. And then also he wants to cut the power, so this is going to put people in a state of panic and desperation to go to him further for more help. This is also, it can spiral out to a chaotic event. All these things, all this misery, all this trouble is written over in the scriptures. And ultimately, there's going to be a certain time period before the Lord returns when the whole world is going to be at chaos. And we're going to read it throughout the scriptures. Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah 30, verse 7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay? So, the time is going to be like never before. Of all the things that you can read about in the scriptures, of all the scary stuff, the destruction, the judgments that have occurred throughout the past, time of Jacob's trouble is going to be way surpass any of those things. I mean, it can even be compared to the time of Sodom and Gomorrah when he rained fire and brimstone from heaven. The day of judgment is going to be worse than that. The amount of death that's coming, and then you're gonna have the ultimate cleansing of the earth by a different element, which is going to be fire. So it will be worse than the flood itself. Okay. So we're going further here. And we'll get another precept out. This is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. So this is Yahushai said this. So Yahushai says the tribulation is going to be worse than from the beginning of time. That's Jacob's trouble. That's Jacob's trouble. And we're going to get some more detailed kind of scriptures of some of the things that's going to take place. Okay? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. Let's see where we're going to start off here. All right. All right, so this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and verse 11. All right, we'll start at verse 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So one of the things that's going to be happening during times of Jacob's trouble, which can be the span of years, is the plagues of Egypt, the 10 plagues of Egypt. So you're talking the plague of locusts, the fire nados, the hail from heaven, the famine, the starvations. All right, the paranormal activity, the plague of darkness, the lights out, blackout, real spiritual blackout when demons come out to play. That's going to happen, man. The waters and rivers turn into blood. Some of these things have been gradually happening over the past recent 10 years and just been increasing every single year. natural disasters, fire, tornadoes, hurricanes off the wall. Okay, all those plagues, the frogs, all that coming, but it's going to be worse. So that's one of the things that's going to be happening during times of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we're reading this directly out the scripture, so it's clearly going to happen. But you have false camps out there, such as IUIC. They once stated that there's not going to be no Jacob's trouble. Clearly, they don't have the truth, man. It says, Egypt shall mourn, which spiritually is modern day America, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague of punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn. Right. The crop's going to fail. Okay. For their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail. Isn't that one of the plagues that hit Egypt? It says, and with fearful constellation, meaning all types of stuff going in the sky. You look it up to the space, seeing the chariots, seeing the blood moons, seeing the sun turn black. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction and war. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay, so total marching crowds, completely just chaotic. Remember the whole Black Lives Matter protests and stuff that was going on in the streets? Imagine that many people on the highway, all violently killing and stealing from each other. It says, for there shall be sedition among men. Now we look up that word sedition. Let's open up this precept. Sedition, it says, sedition is an overt conduct such as speech and organization that tends towards rebellion against the established order. Sedition often includes subversion of a constitution and incitement of discontent toward or insurrection against established authority. So people don't give a damn about the United States government and what the military is saying to do or what the police force is saying to do. Have we not been seeing an increase of that over the past couple years? Especially during these the politics and stuff going on. But it's going to get way worse than what you guys see. It says, sedition among men and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to care what type of laws or regulations in place or what the president is saying to do. They're just going to do what they want. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So you're going to have parts of the highway sectioned off and cordoned off, blockades set up. Hey, where's your chip at? You're not getting past this point. People will be instantly arrested and hauled off and bust off the FEMA camps. People are going to be put on trains. You're not going to be able to get on the airplanes and go. You're not going to be able to get on the bus station and go. Highways, forget about it. Okay? That's what it's talking about when it says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. You're going to have the whole cities shut down, martial law declared. All this stuff's going to happen, man. And it says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So all these rah-rah tough guys out here, the Lord about to try to prove them in the time to come. You're going to have a lot of mighty men that's just going to break down and cry and be scared, man, and try to hide. You're going to have a lot of men in the military that's going to go AWOL, not going to be able to stand in the times to come. And it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that means it's going to be starvations, grocery stores empty, gutted out. Now you're going to be allowed in there. The only place you can go to for food is going to be FEMA camps. Okay? And then once you go to FEMA camps, that's a trap. They're going to put the MOTB, which is the mark of the you-know-what, Revelation 13 and 16. Can't even say it because that's how real it is. We can't even speak on Revelation 13. That's how you know their plans is getting ready to, shit about to turn up. That chip coming, man. Lack of bread and great tribulation. Okay? Let's get another precept. And it says, book of Acts 2:19, and I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapors of smoke. So violence, wildfires, fires from missiles, fires from bombs, vapors of smoke, volcanoes going off, all of that. Okay? Second Esdras 5:8, there shall be confusion also in many places, and fire shall be off sent out again. A lot of destruction by fire coming, and the wild beasts shall change their places. So you're gonna have bears coming out these woods, man. All these creatures, they about to come out. It says, adventurous women shall bring forth monsters. So you're gonna have a lot of crazy people out here, too, psychos, man, psychotic people. And going to the Wisdom of Solomon, it says, see here. Wisdom of Solomon 11:17, for thy almighty hand that made the world matter without form, what it not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or unknown wild beasts, full of rage, newly created. So you're going to have newly created creatures that's never been seen before, breathing out either a fiery vapor or a filthy sense of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes. So what type of beast do you know to this day that has that ability? The closest thing you can think about is electric eel, where you can see a current that they can send out. But you're going to have beasts out there shooting shit out their eyes, man. All types of stuff. Okay? It says, wherefore not only the harm might dispatch them at once, meaning they can kill you. It says, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. So people will have heart attacks by how terrifying these creatures going to be out. All of this stuff is all one big bag that the Lord's going to drop on the world during a time period called Jacob's trouble. Okay? Let's see where I go here. If we had any more meat on that bone. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Made the point. This lesson really just going into Jacob's trouble because of all the things that's going on. Blackouts. Oh, you guys ain't seen nothing yet, man. Pray for them brothers out there and sisters, you know, the hopeful elect, the 1/3 that's in Ohio. If there is that severe blackouts, that they be fed and that they be comfortable, you know. And Lord's will is lessons edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and Tasha's truth and will well. And salutations to hopefully that person is truth and honest sincerity. Shalom.